Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Progreso High School as we get ready for a non-district matchup. The Progreso Lady Red Ants hosting the San Perlita Lady Trojans. These two teams met up a week ago over in San Perlita. It was a 3-game win for San Perlita, but the Lady Red Ants definitely held their own. And let's talk a little bit about the home team, the Red Ants, led by Coach Gonzalez and her captains, Itzel Campion and Janelle Ramos. She says it's a young team this year, and let's all remember that Progreso didn't have any athletics going on last year due to the COVID-19 pandemic. And let me tell you, if there is a community that is fired up about having sports back, it is the community of Progreso, because they are here tonight and they're here to cheer on their Lady Red Ants. So they're going to try to give their home crowd a show. But on the other end, we have the San Perlita Lady Trojans. The Lady Trojans have been getting better and better every week with a stacked senior team, seniors and juniors on that Lady Trojan group. The majority of these seniors have been starting as freshmen, so plenty of experience on the Lady Trojan side. Let's talk about the home team once again. Going into the new district, the Lady Red Ants are going into that 32 3A district and looking to compete. Going through the lineup, here are your Lady Red Ants: Sofia Pesina, Maria Ramirez, Janelle Ramos, Giselle Campion, Itzel Campion, Josie Hinojosa, Lorena Serra, Valentina Ortiz, and Victoria Garcia to round out the Lady Red Ants. On the San Perlita Lady Trojan side, looking at their varsity squad, we have Alia Garcia, Jasmine Rodriguez, Elisa Nieto, Yasmin Rincon, Daniela Ramos, Bella Rodriguez, Summer Terry. So here we go. Ready or not, we're about 3 minutes away on this non-district matchup. We'll have ourselves a good one here. Stay tuned. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K-3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
It's easy, the choice is yours. You can click Perlita.com 24/7 or visit us here personally in our beautiful showroom. Step in or click and stand out. Look for your motors. We're always at your service.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I
love
really
what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Heart of the South Lady Hawks and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
All right, welcome back. We're about a minute or two or less away. Want to thank our viewers for tuning in as we get ready to get going with this non-district matchup of 32 3As, Progreso Lady Red Ants, and the 32 1A, San Perlita Lady Trojans. All right, back to our big screen here, out of our pregame and out of our commercial split, as both teams getting rallied up by their coaches. Both teams looking to get better here today. You know, that's what these non-district matchups are all about. Every team wants to get better until it is district time. These teams, like I said earlier, have faced each other already. They played each other last week. Last time they were in San Perlita, as the Lady Trojans took that match in 3 sets, which may be a little motivation for the Lady Red Ants to come out and say, hey, come on now, let's get this one here. I'm sure Coach Gonzalez has her team fired up, as well as Coach Rubalcaba of the Lady Trojans. Here come both teams lining up and getting ready. Thank you for tuning in to Real Sports Live. We got this game going here in Progreso. Please like, share, and let your friends know we got it on Real Sports Live Facebook. The officials checking the lineup, making sure everything is legit out there, and it looks like everything's looking good. Starting up the serving duties for the Lady Red Ants is Victoria Garcia. Looking at their starters out there, along with Giselle Campion. There's Garcia with the serve, and she opens up right off the bat and gets on the board. There is an ace. Found a hole in the Lady Trojans defense. Adjustments being made on the Lady Trojan side. Here comes Garcia once again. Goes to that back row. Aaliyah Garcia of the Lady Trojans is there. Vecina getting set up here. Punched over by Campion. There was Vecina, but Rodriguez is there. Rodriguez coming back. Back row plays it well. Here's Vecina. Tosses it over. Nieto's there. Both teams looking for something. Bella Rodriguez in the back row. Nieto with the setup, and there's a kill. Jasmine Rodriguez throws that one down. Let's talk a little bit about senior Jasmine Rodriguez. She's known to have some diddly kills once she gets a hold of that ball. Starting off the serving duties for the Lady Trojans is Daniel Ramos. Vecina hits that one. That one looks like it's a little deep and goes out of bounds. Point Lady Trojans. Ramos does a wonderful job with her serves. He tries to get that one to the outside, but Ramirez is there. Here's the setup for Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking deep, and that one goes a little too deep, out of bounds. Talking earlier to Coach Gonzalez of the Lady Red Ants, and she was saying that they've been hampered by some injuries as of last week, and they're still trying to mend. But she says that her group is definitely trying to get through it, and it looks like right here they're doing pretty well as they find a hole there and go up 3-2. Serving Campion. Nieto setting up Garcia. Garcia tries to tip it over, but she barely misses that net. 4-2 game in the first. Campion with a nice serve. Rodriguez is there to receive it. Rodriguez looking for something, but goes to the net. hard hit ball, just couldn't get it up high enough. Serve is up. Nieto gets that one going. Garcia gets that one over. Campion setting up Piscina. Piscina with a nice shot, but Rincon of the Lady Trojans is there. Nicely played in that back row. Here's the setup. Well, that one goes into the net. That's Campion who tries to get some of that. Ball comes back over to the Lady Trojans. Score 5-3. Lots of ball here to play. Rodriguez with a nice serve, played in the back row. Here's the setup for Piscina. Piscina to Rodriguez. Nieto setting up Bella Rodriguez. Bella Rodriguez gets that over, but played by the Lady Red Ants. Ramos there. Bella Rodriguez looking deep, and that one stays in. Point, Lady Trojans, nicely done by Bella Rodriguez. Lady Trojans get themselves on a little roll while we're showing that replay by Bella Rodriguez. Now they are up 6-5. Trying to work what they can against the Lady Red Ants. Jasmine Rodriguez with the serve in the middle. Dug down. Piscina tries to get in the net, and that's a block up top high for Alia Garcia. Garcia gets the block at the net. Lady Red Ants set it up there, didn't get up high enough. That's Campion trying to get up there. That'll give the Lady Trojans a 3-point lead. Once again, the crowd here in Progreso has definitely come out to support tonight. As I said earlier, Progreso didn't have any athletics last year. They shut it down during the pandemic, so I am sure this community is extremely excited to have all types of their sports back so they can come and support. Elisa Nieto getting ready for the serving duties. Serve comes over, Red Ants are there. Here's the setup here, back over. Summer Terry now in the game. Terry goes up. As Cerda, the Lady Red Ants, tries to play that one at the net. But Terry, a little too strong, goes down. Point, Lady Trojans. Nicely done by Summer Terry. Red Ants communication. Ramos in the back. Terry coming back over, tries to play it smart and safe. Picked up by Ramos. Communications there just in time to save that. Going deep and a little too deep, ball out of bounds. Point over to the Lady Trojans. Shout out to Jacob Howe. Rooting on Aaliyah, says go, Aaliyah, go. Thanks for tuning in, Jacob. Terry's there. Nieto setting up Terry. Terry taps it over. Bump, set, hit. Goes to that back row, nicely played in the back by Cerda. Here comes Campion. Campion. Terry setting up Garcia. Garcia's trying to get something there. Nicely played by Cerda in the back row. Rodriguez. Here comes Terry. Terry looking for a hole. Nothing there. We have some close contact to the net against the Lady Red Ants. Point goes over to the Lady Trojans as the Lady Red Ants want to talk this one over. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back after these commercials.
It's easy, the choice is yours. You can click Fruya.com 24/7 or visit us here personally in our beautiful show.
Back to our game as Elisa Nieto is still doing the serving for the Lady Trojans. That one goes deep and out of bounds. Progreso picks up the point out of their timeout. Lady Red Ants get that one over. Terry looking to go deep too. That's a little too deep. So there's two deep balls there by the Lady Trojans that have chipped away at their lead now, 8-12. That one goes long. Campion's serve goes long, ball goes back to San Perlita. Thank you for tuning in to Real Sports Live. Garcia with the serve. Played in the middle of the court. Looked like a little miscommunication, but kept alive. Ball's still up. Is that one going to get over? Goes out of bounds. The Lady Red Ants get lucky on that play as they had two people trying to get to that, and then Perlita gets it back over. Just a little crazy turn of events right there. 9-13, Lady Trojans up. Jasmine Rodriguez picks up that one in the back row. Ramos flips that one backwards, gets over. Campion setting up. Garcia played back there. Here comes Alia Garcia. Nicely done. That's going to be picked up. Point, Lady Trojans. Bella Rodriguez with the serve now. Nicely done, played in the middle of the court. Coming back over the other way, Campion. Summer Terry setting up Daniela Ramos. Ramos with a big shot and a kill. Let's see that one again. Nicely done by Ramos earlier. Here we go. Progreso gets back on the board. 10-15. Progreso ball. We have some subs coming in as Captain Janelle Ramos comes into the game. Ramos of the Lady Red Ants with the serve. Alia Garcia looking deep. That ball falls inside of the line. Nicely played and nicely hit by Alia Garcia. Just a pinpoint kill there by Garcia, keeping it inside the lines. Summer Terry with the serve. Nicely done, play at the net. Ramos gets that immediately back over. Here's the setup for Pesina. Pesina tries to get it, gets the roll to fall. I like to call those the on the fence taps, where that ball can either stay in or go over and then gets the lucky roll. Ramos makes the play, gets it back over on her backwards hit there. Here's the setup by Campions, gets it over. Bella Rodriguez is there to receive it. Jasmine Rodriguez with the kill, big shot. Whoa, they called that out of bounds. That ball goes out of bounds. Point goes over to Progreso. That was a tough call there. Looked like a close one. Garcia with the serve for the Lady Red Ants. Alia Garcia keeps that one from going out of bounds. Here's the setup for Pesina. Pesina steps up. That one goes deep, and that one's called in. You know, let me tell you the pressure and what I would never want to do is being one of those line judges. I'm much more comfortable behind this microphone than I would be with that red flag and being a line judge. That's a lot of pressure to make the right calls. Ramos looking for something deep, and that one goes out. That one is called out of bounds. It looked like it might have almost stayed in, but the line judge, like I said, called it out. But let's see here. So they did give that to Ramos. They called it, they reversed the call, said it was in. Those are those close ones that play the line. You got to really have that keen eye. Rodriguez gets that one over. Here's the setup. No, Campion decides to tap that one over herself. Almost gets the Lady Treasures off guard. There's one of those on the fence, but played nicely by Garcia, and a little miscommunication there. Point, Lady Trojans. Let's take a look at that one. Thank you once again for tuning in to Real Sports Live. We've got your action here. So that ball goes out of bounds. Our updated score is now 14-18. Lady Trojans up. Please like, share, let your friends know we're the first game on tap tonight as Real Sports Live is covering a slew of volleyball games starting at 7. This is our early game, or we'll call it the evening matinee of a double feature. Jasmine Rodriguez looking for something, played nicely in the back row. Miscommunication by the Lady Red Ants as the Trojans now go up 5. 14-19, Lady Trojans up. Game 1. Libero in the back row, plays that one. Vecina slaps that one over, played well by Rincon. Bella Rodriguez looking at that back sideline, and there's a little stuff as Aaliyah Garcia goes sky high to get that played in. Oh, they're gonna call that on the, they're gonna say Garcia got a piece of that net, and that point's gonna go over to Progreso. Vecina with the serve. Vecina playing big, playing as a sophomore, but she has a big role on this team. There's a big shot. Nicely played by Ramos. Ramos bumps that one over. Here is the setup for the back row. That one comes over. Nieto looking for Bella Rodriguez. Bella looking for that, and she gets that one to go down. So 20-15 now. Timeout called. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this commercial break.
Or click and stand out. Look for your motors. We're always at your service.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
At HCISD, we embrace the future.
We learn to communicate.
At HCISD, we put our best foot forward.
At HCISD.
Out of the break now as the Lady Trojans have the ball. Elisa Nieto. Big shot to that back roll as Campion gets all of that one. 16-20. Campion with the serve. Ramos in that back row gets that one to go. Summer Terry looking deep, a little too deep. 17-20. As the Lady Red Ants are hanging around in game 1. Communication is key on this volleyball court. Bella Rodriguez with a nice shot, played well, slapped over by the Red Ants. Bumped over by Rodriguez. Selda gets that one over. A close call there, though. Once again, we talked about the communication. Here is the set up for Garcia, and Garcia takes that one home. Give credit to the setter, Lisa Nieto, for setting up Garcia for that big kill right there. Big play at the net, kept alive and still going. Here's the setup for Terry. Terry looking for a hole, can't find one there. Nicely played by the Red Ants. Going deep, and that ball goes out of bounds. Score now 18-21. Azalia Garcia will be doing the serving. Officials were talking something over at the table, I guess making sure rotations were correct, and Garcia gets that ace. 18-22. Played nicely in the back row is Garcia's serve. Here's the setup for Ramos. Ramos trying to find a little hole there, but that hole quickly closed. Here's the setup for Bella Rodriguez. Bella looking deep, nicely done by Piscina in the back row. Coming back over is Garcia of the Lady Red Ants, but Nieto's there. Ramos, play at the net, kept alive. Is that one gonna go over? Point goes over to the Red Ants as the crowd here is on their feet. Fired up crowd here in Progreso, rooting on their Lady Red Ants. And that alone, I tell you, the crowd's reaction, the crowd's roar can really be a booster for home teams. Ramos looking to quiet the crowd now, but played in the back row. That one goes a little deep, and Garcia hits that one out of bounds. 23-19 Lady Trojans as Bella Rodriguez has the serve. Rodriguez with a nice one, played in the middle of the court. Campion comes back over. Nieto's in the back. Ball flipped back by Summer Terry. Little push over. Both teams trying to be strategic and a little safe. Let's see who's going to take a chance. There's that chance, and that chance goes out of bounds. 24-19. It's a nice shot, just a little bit too much on it. Here we go, game point of game one for the Lady Trojans. Let's see if the Lady Red Ants can hang around and keep this one close. Here's the setup for Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking to close this one up, but no, Piscina's in the back row, makes that stop. Off the hands of Garcia, and there's a point over to the Lady Red Ants, 20-24. Lady Red Ants gonna see if they can chip away at this 4-point lead of the Lady Trojans here in game one. As captain Janelle Ramos is now doing the serving. Ramos gets that over. Bella Rodriguez is there in the back row. Set up for Terry. Terry going opposite. Here's the teamwork of the Lady Red Ants. Piscina gets the roll, but the Trojans are there to make the stop. Piscina trying to get something, and a little bit too much, and that's going to do it for game one, as the Lady Trojans will take game one 25-20. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this.
At HCISD, we learn that the smallest of moments can make the deepest impressions.
At HCISD, we are creating the future together.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We are Eddie Bella and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for
America has one army, but we have many soldiers.
To inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're gonna find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Here we go. We are back as we're trying to get things cleared up here. Reset our scores as we get ready to get into game 2, set 2 here. As the Lady Trojans took game 1, 25-20. Start of set 2. Here comes Nieto, the setup to Garcia, played back in the back. Good hustle by the Lady Trojans, but that had a little bit too much force. Hard to handle there as the Lady Trojans go up here in the first game. Once again, thank you for tuning in to Real Sports Live. We have your action here tonight as Ramos finds herself an ace. Done a couple of San Bernardino Lady Trojan games, and I'm gonna tell you one thing, when Ramos is feeling it from the serve line, it's pretty hard to handle. That one goes a little wide and out of bounds. Ball goes over to the Lady Red Ants. Ball goes to that back rope. Coming back over. Lady Red Ants with a set for Piscina. Piscina tries to go deep, finds that back corner. Nicely done by Piscina. Ball gets over, Rincon is there. Here's the setup. Nieto tries to flip it over. The Lady Red Ants are there. There's Piscina, tries to kill that one, but Ramos is there. Garcia looking to the other way. Ball flipped over by Campion. Nieto serving up for Rodriguez. Played in that back row. Played well by the libero of the Lady Red Ants. Here comes Garcia once again. Nicely done on the floor as the Lady Red Ants are going to get that point. Good hustle by Josie Hinojosa, who has the libero duties. And she's doing a great job bringing energy to the Lady Red Ants. Serve stays in as the Red Ants now up 2. Victoria Garcia with the serve. That one goes just a bit outside. Ball comes back over as Jasmine Rodriguez is now doing the serving for the Lady Trojans. Rodriguez with a nice serve, played by Piscina. Here's the setup for Piscina. Piscina tries to get that one. That ball goes out of bounds. Remember, like, share. We got you here on Facebook. for any of the Red Ant fans or the Lady Trojan fans. Rodriguez to that back row. Hinojosa's there. Here's the play up here. Quickly on their feet, Campion. Set up back to Bella Rodriguez. That one goes into the net. I want to thank Perla de Luna for tuning in. Ramos stays on her toes to get that one. Rincon. Rodriguez to the back is Garcia. Here's the setup. Campion, but a block at the net. That one looked like she was trying to keep it clean up high, but the officials call that one. (6-4). Lady Red Ants. Serve goes out of bounds. Perlita's one of their senior captains, Elisa Nieto, now with the serve. Ball goes up high. Pesina plays that one, coming back over. It's Campion. Bella Rodriguez there, covering that middle. Garcia slaps that one over. Campion getting ready to set up Pesina. Pesina, there's a play at the net, nicely done by the Lady Trojans and kept alive. Ramos in the back. Here's the setup for Summer Terry. Summer Terry looking for that hole. Nicely done by Hinojosa, but that one's not enough. That point goes over to the Lady Trojans, now tied up 6-6. Nieto still doing the serving. Campion setting up Pesina. Rodriguez plays that one in the middle. Rodriguez as well. Summer Terry flips that one over. Campion trying to set up. Campion. Terry going back deep. Hinojosa's there. Here's the setup for Pesina. Pesina trying to get that kill, and she does. Let's take a look at that shot by Pesina. Back to the action. Pesina takes her seat on the outside as we get a sub in for her. And Garcia makes sure that they felt that one. Garcia brings that one with some thunder. 7-7. Aaliyah Garcia, another senior captain, gets that roll off the net. Played nicely by the middle of the Lady Red Ants. Terry setting up Ramos. Ramos going deep. Nice dive out there. Pesina is still in there. Now she's playing that back row. So Pesina's getting a little bit of everything. Here's Ramos. Ramos looking for something. There's a big block at the net, though. So the Lady Red Ants playing aggressive as they go up 8-7. Set up for Ramos once again. Now she tips it over, looking for that little hole. Jasmine Rodriguez is there in that back row. Aaliyah Garcia looking to go deep. Oh, that one barely goes out. A lot of those close calls in that back row, close to the line. Garcia there. Bella Rodriguez taps that one over. Lady Red Ants are there. Garcia trying to cover a lot of room. Here comes Ramos. Ramos gets that one to go, but played by the defense of the Lady Red Ants. And that one's still alive. Good hustle by both teams. But looks like there is some touch of the net. Point's gonna go over to Progreso, who Progreso's now up 3. Giselle Campion has the serve. Garcia, Terry. That ball's bumped back. Played by the Lady Red Ants. Sent over by Victoria Garcia. Here's the setup for Aaliyah Garcia of the Lady Trojans. Played nicely, going for something here is Garcia as they get that point. Now up 11-7. So here in game 2, the Lady Red Ants have got themselves a lead. Terry with the quickness gets it over. Here comes Bella Rodriguez in that back row. Piscina's there. Victoria Garcia's had herself a couple of consecutive points, putting her team up 4. Here's the setup for the back row, trying to go deep. Jasmine Rodriguez of the Lady Trojans is in the back row. Ramos flips that one over. Here comes, nicely done. Plays going on. Nice volley from both teams. A little miscommunication sometimes happens as the Lady Trojans finally break the rally of the Lady Red Ants. Bella Rodriguez with the serve. That one's gonna go down for a point. As Rodriguez trying to chip away at that lead now. There's the serve, played off of the hands of the Red Ants, but kept in bounce. Ramos gonna slap that one over, but finds the Red Ant there. Coming back, that goes a little deep, but still in. Garcia tries to get something going there, but falls into the net. Point goes over to San Perlita. Now we're looking at an 11-10 game, as there's gonna be a timeout on the court. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this break.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I
love
really
what
do.
I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
Out of the timeout, Bella Rodriguez's serve goes long. Ball goes back to the Lady Red Ants. Now up 12-2. Good hustle by the Lady Trojans as Jasmine Rodriguez finds that hole to get the point and the ball back. Summer Terry with the serve. Played nicely by the Red Ants. Here comes a shot coming back. That's Campion. Nieto setting up Bella Rodriguez. Play at the net. That play is going to go over to the Lady Red Ants. 13-11. Both teams digging deep in this set. Keeping it close pretty much throughout it all. Let's see if one team can get on a streak, or if this game's gonna go down to the wire. There's Rodriguez. Deflection off of Piscina. That hit was just a little too much. And that one falls for a point for the Lady Trojans. Junior Daniel Ramos now with the serve. Ramos, nicely served, played by the back row. Jasmine Rodriguez looking for something, but too many hits. That point goes over to the Red Ants. 14-12 game here in set 2. Thank you again for tuning in to Real Sports Live. Please like, share, follow Real Sports Live Facebook. Plenty of games tonight on Real Sports Live. Starting with our game here in Progreso was our opening act. We have big games coming up at 7 o'clock. Edinburgh North and Mission, Edinburgh High and Edinburgh Economides, Harlingen and Sherryland, which should be a good one to watch there too. Plenty of games. Brownsville Porter at Mission Vets, all on Real Sports Live. Back to our game here, 14-13, as the Lady Red Ants are up 1. There's a play at the net, kept alive. Vecina trying to get that one as she wins that battle there. (15-13). I'm sure Coach Gonzalez is liking what she's seen from her Lady Red Ants, which is a much better ball club than we saw last week over in San Perlita. So lots of growth, and that's credit to Coach Gonzalez. That ball goes into the net as the Lady Trojans get that one back. 15-14. Let's see if the Lady Trojans can get hot. Elisa Nieto. That one goes off of her hand a little bit too much and goes out of bounds as the Lady Red Ants keep their lead, 16-14. Serve is clean. Nieto setting up Rodriguez. Rodriguez gets that one over. Campion setting up for Campion. Played well. Punched back over at the net by Cerda. Cerda keeping busy back there. Here's the setup. Garcia pushes it over. Looking for a hole. There's nothing there. Campion comes in and she gets in there for that point. 17-14. Ramos plays that back row. Summer Terry slaps that one over. Here's the setup. That's Ramos of the Lady Red Ants. Summer Terry. Here's the setup by Campion. Campion coming back the other way. Both teams on their feet. Big shot coming in for Campion, and she gets that one there. The Lady Red Ants extend their lead by 4, and Coach Rubalcaba of the Lady Trojans wants to call a timeout, get regrouped. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Back to the action. Real Sports Live here in Progreso High School, as the Progreso Lady Red Ants are hosting the San Perlita Lady Trojans. 18-15 game here in match 2, as San Perlita took set 1 25-20. Nice shot by Garcia, but played by the middle of the court and the Lady Red Ants. Garcia sends that one to the back. Vecina's there. Here's the setup now for Campeon. Set up for Bella Rodriguez. Bella Rodriguez looking, but there's somebody in the back. That's Ortiz. Garcia trying to find that one. Nicely done in the back. That one's coming deep. Good stretch out, but not enough. 19-15, Lady Red Ants. Seeing what the rotation is here. Campeon now has the serve. Set up for Ramos. Ramos looking for something. That one goes out. 20-15. Close calls have been a big factor here tonight. We've had a couple of those close to the line. There's a shot by Garcia. That one gets the roll over. There's a shot. Nieto plays that one well. Bella Rodriguez flips that one over. There's the setup for Garcia. Garcia looking to the other side. A little too much. That ball goes out of bounds. 20-16. Thanks for tuning in to Real Sports Live here in Progreso. Non-district matchup between the San Perlita Lady Trojans and the Progreso Lady Red Ants. Ramos gets over. Nice sprawled out play. That one's hard and out of bounds. Lead is cut down now to 3. Bella Rodriguez serves. That one flies a little too far, 21-17. Maria Ramirez serving for the Lady Red Ants. Nieto's there. Ramos picks that one up. Rodriguez gets it over. Campeon. Ramos running over. That one goes out of bounds. Tough play for the Lady Trojans. Point goes over to the Lady Red Ants, 22-17. Ramirez still serving for the Lady Red Ants. Ramos setting up Terry. Terry looking the other way. Campeon. Garcia to Garcia. Here's a setup for Jasmine Rodriguez. That one curves a bit and goes out of bounds. 23-17. Lady Red Ants. Ramos setting up Rodriguez again. This time she gets that one to fall. Inbounds with that shot. 23-18 now. As the Lady Trojans are going to try to hang around and not give up game 2. Terry gets the serve. That one stays in. Nicely placed serve. A little hard to handle. 23-19. Shot over. Lady Red Ants keep this one going. Campeon gets that ball over. Here's Nieto to Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking to stay, and that one does stay. 23-20. Timeout. Lady Red Ants as the Lady Trojans are trying to rally. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this.
We are the Orange Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Ro Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We are the Progreso Lady Falcons, and this is Real Sports Live.
The Browns.
Back to the action here in Progreso, 23-20, as the Lady Trojans were getting a little rally going here, and Coach Gonzalez tries to ice it by calling a timeout. And she does a good job at doing that because there's that point back to the Red Ants. Ramos, that ball is out, and the Lady Red Ants get game 2, 25-20. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back with match 3 in a bit.
To provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
It's easy, the choice is yours. You can click Perlita.com 24/7 or visit us here personally in our beautiful showroom. Step in or click and stand out. Look for your motors. We're always at your service.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I
really
really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look.
Back to our action here as we have ourselves a split game, 1-1. As both games have come down to a 25-20 win on both sides. Progreso gets the opening serve here. And let's see what happens in set 3 as the Lady Trojans get on the board first. Ramos leading the serving for the Lady Trojans. Played. Here's the setup for Piscina. Piscina gets that one to go. And that's a big kill for Piscina. (1-1) early in the game. Nieto setting up Garcia, but played nicely in the back row of the Red Ants. Rodriguez, but there's a block. Piscina's put herself together a nice game as she's played pretty aggressive through the first 2 sets. Rincon's there. Good communication. Looks like we had a 2-tap over on the Lady Trojan side. 3-1, Lady Red Ants. Coming over, Campion. That one goes in the net. 3-2, Jasmine Rodriguez, senior captain for the Lady Trojans, gets that one over. Tough play, coming back over. Sia hits that one over. Vecina trying to go deep. Ramos with the hustle. Still in bounce, but goes out of bounds. 4-2. Both teams trying to pick up this decisive game 3. This could be the swing game. Ramos gets that one. Here's a setup for Bella Rodriguez. Nicely played in the back row by the Lady Red Ants. Campion slaps that one over. Set up back to Ramos. Ramos play at the net. Too hard to handle. Point. Lady Trojans 4-3. Elisa Nieto serving. That's back. That's deep. That's out of bounds. Looked like Vecina trying to dry up a wet spot along with Campion. Looks like they're going to take care of that one with their sneakers. Campion. Campion with the serve to the middle. Rodriguez is there. Here's a setup for Garcia. Garcia wants to throw that one down, but nicely dug in the back row. Garcia tries to get down for the Lady Red Ants. A little too much, a little too far. Point over to the Lady Trojans. Alia Garcia with the serve. That one flies, a little bit too much power. 6-4. Ramirez serving for the Red Ants. Ramos, the backwards give back. Garcia coming back. Garcia in the middle. Here's the setup for Ramos. Ramos looking for something big right here. Nicely played in the back row by Campion. Garcia taps that one over. Terry setting up Bella Rodriguez. That one goes deep, a little too deep out of bounds. Lady Red Ants keep it going, 7-4. That ball gets the nod and falls in bounce for Maria Ramirez. Thank you for tuning in to Real Sports Live. That one catches the line, stays in. Another point for Ramirez. Score now 9-4. Ramirez just doing enough to keep it in and to get it over. This one is playable. Ramos wants to give something there, and there's a big-time shot by Daniela Ramos, who finally slows down Ramirez's serves and getting that point over on the San Perlita side. 9-5 game now. Bella Rodriguez. Nice serve played by Vecina, but that ball goes backwards and can be played out of bounds. 9-6. Rodriguez with the serve, and that's going to go down as an ace. Rodriguez has brought her team within 2. There's Rodriguez going to that sideline, and another ace for Rodriguez. Her team within 1 now, 9-8, as Coach Gonzalez wants to talk it over, slow down the momentum. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this.
We're the Harlem South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Awesome!
It's easy, the choice is yours. You can click Perlita.com 24/7 or visit us here personally in our beautiful showroom. Step in or click and stand out. Look for your motors. We're always at your service.
Back out of that timeout as San Perlita has now tied the game 9-9. Ramos is there. Terry wants to clean it up. Back to Ramos. Ramos gets that one over. Vecina's there to play in the middle. A little miscommunication, but stays alive. Here comes Rodriguez. She's looking to get something there, and she gets that one to fall. As the Lady Trojans have come back and now have the lead 10-9 here in set 3, as Bella Rodriguez has done a fine job chipping away. Garcia gets that one over. Terry to Garcia there. Garcia over the net to Garcia. Here's a setup for Jasmine Rodriguez, who taps that one over. Tries to find that hole. Nicely played there by Rodriguez, as the Lady Red Ants couldn't get a hold of that one. Bella Rodriguez done a fine job helping her team get back into the game and get the lead as her flow keeps going. Lady Trojans up 12-9. Rodriguez, and she's on a roll as Garcia can't handle that one. 13-9. Rodriguez came in and picked up 2 quick points. Coach Gonzalez calls a timeout, tries to slow her down, but coming out of that timeout, she just stays on fire, as now she has built her lead for the Lady Trojans. Score now 9-14. Once you get in a flow, you just start feeling it. And it just can keep going and going. Here's a setup for her sister, Jasmine Rodriguez, as she slams that one down and helps her sister out, as the Rodriguez girls have the Lady Trojans up 9-15. Ball played. That one goes off of Campion, but into the net, as the momentum has definitely swung over to the Lady Trojan side. Now up 16-9. Remember, they were down not too long ago. Campion tries to get to that middle. She can't quite get there. And looks like we have an official timeout, trying to see what's going on here now. Lady Trojans up 17-9. And this is Real Sports Live. It looks like they're gonna dry some stuff up, maybe some water dripping from the AC. We'll be back after this.
And you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
All right, we're back from the dripping AC unit. And it looks like the AC played a part. And you want to talk about maybe freezing your hitter. Literally, the AC unit drip froze the hitter. But what a rally by Bella Rodriguez as she brought her team back. Now they're up 17-10. As the Lady Red Ants are back on the board. Ramos doing the serving. Garcia's there for the play. Ramos setting up Garcia. Garcia trying to get that one nicely played by the Lady Red Ants. And that one finds a hole in the back as that ball stays in. Nicely done. Let's take another look at that Lady Red Ant play. to our live action, and there is a kill. This has been one of those back and forth games. Both teams just relentless and playing aggressive, wanting to pick up this game 3. Here's the setup for Garcia. Garcia gets that one over. Campeon setting up Pesina. Tough play as Nieto tries to get there, as Pesina gets that one to go. Back to a 3-point game. Ramos serving for the Lady Red Ants. Set up for Jasmine Rodriguez. Jasmine Rodriguez goes deep, out of bounds. 15-17. Set 3. Teams tied 1-1. Nieto plays that one. Ramos setting up Terry. Terry goes the other way. Campeon is there. Here's a setup for Campeon. Back to the middle of the Lady Trojans defense. Jasmine Rodriguez to the little touch. And Garcia's there. Garcia trying to come back the other way. Ramos keeps that ball in. Terry flips it over. Here's the big shot by Garcia. Garcia goes deep. That ball goes out of bounds. (18-15). Summer Terry serving for the Lady Trojans. Here's the setup for Pesina. Pesina, ball is played. Rodriguez coming the other way. That one's a little too deep. That ball goes out of bounds. Lady Red Ants down 2. Subs coming in for the Lady Trojans. That's Yasmin Rincon coming in for Summer Terry. Looks like we got a little rotation confusion over there as the Lady Red Ants now have it down. As Garcia is my server, but that ball goes out of bounds. 19-16. Daniel Ramos gets herself a piece, but whistles are blown. Don't think the officials were ready yet. They're checking some lineup checks. Now they're ready. Ramos gets that serve back. Campeon gets that over just enough to find the gap. Point Lady Red Ants in this non-district matchup between the San Perlita Lady Trojans and the Progreso Lady Red Ants. Both teams 1-1 in a pivotal game 3. Garcia, there's a play high at the net, still playable. This one goes a little deeper. Rodriguez setting up back to Rodriguez. That one goes right into the arms of Campeon. Just couldn't get a hold of that one. 17-20 now. Rodriguez put a little bit extra. Rodriguez with a nice shot. Campeon couldn't handle that one. 21-17. Jasmine Rodriguez now with the hot hand. We saw earlier her sister Bella Rodriguez, who was at the serving line and made the big comeback after being down to get the lead. Now Jasmine Rodriguez is trying to close this one up. That one goes into the net as the Lady Red Ants are going to have their opportunity to see if they can get something going. Here comes some subs in. Cerda comes in, along with Ortiz, as Ortiz now has the serve. That one goes into the net, just a little short. 18-23. Senior captain Lisa Nieto now with the serve. Played by Garcia. Little miscommunication puts the Lady Trojans within game point. 18-24. Thank you for tuning in to Real Sports Live here in Progreso, Texas. Ball's over, played in the middle of the defense. Lady Red Ants looking to keep this game going. Communication, that ball goes off the net. Just a little misread by the Lady Trojans as Nieto was going one way, but then she had to react to the ball. 19-24. Lady Red Ants get that shot over. Garcia nicely done the back row by Campion. Here's Garcia of the Lady Red Ants. Ramos is there. Here's the setup to Terry. Terry looking the back. Campion is there. Here's Garcia coming back the other way. Nicely played. Is it gonna come over? Good hustle, just not enough as the Red Ants pick up another point. 20-24. Lady Red Ants trying to make their comeback here as the Lady Trojans are trying to close this one up. Here's a shot. Terry's ready. Slightly taps it over. Garcia's there. Here's the setup for Garcia, the outside hitter. Aaliyah Garcia slaps that one over. Campion gets that over. Garcia looking to the back. Pesina's there. Punched over by Ramirez. Terry looking for something to fall. Can't get that one as the Lady Red Ants defense is all over it. There's a roll. Big time hustle by Bella Rodriguez. Garcia looking deep. Too deep. Ball out of bounds. Game 3 goes to the Lady Trojans, 20-25. This is Real Sports Live, as we'll be back after this.
At HCISD, we embrace the future.
We learn to communicate.
At HCISD, we put our best foot forward.
At HCISD, we
Make noise! At HCISD, we learn that the smallest of moments can make the deepest impressions.
At HCISD, we are creating the future together.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We are Eddie Burkella, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're gonna find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I
love
really do.
what I'm doing. I love children. One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere.
And we're back as we get ready for an exciting Game 4 matchup here in Progreso, as the Lady Trojans now up 2-1, as this has just been a dogfight of a game. Lady Trojans has been led by the Rodriguez sisters, Bella and Jasmine Rodriguez, as they've been playing big in these first 3 sets. And there's a big shot by Ramos. On the Lady Red Ant side, Sofia Pesina has played big for the Lady Red Ants. And that one goes out of bounds, 1-1. Campion. They're back, that's Garcia with the serve. That one goes into the net. Jasmine Rodriguez with the serve. Played in the back row by Garcia. Campion punches that one over. Garcia slaps that one back. Tough play, point over to the Lady Trojans. Now up 3-1. Thank you for tuning in to Real Sports Live. Rodriguez makes the call that she was waiting for one of the Lady Red Ants to tie her shoe, and now we're ready. Rodriguez gets that nice serve as the Lady Red Ants try to hustle to get there, but it's not enough as that ball's unplayable. Lady Trojans now with a 3-point lead. Ball played in the back row by Garcia. A little miscommunication, a little bumping, but enough to make something happen as Jasmine Rodriguez tries to get there, but ball's out of bounds. And the Lady Red Ants get back on the board. Lady Red Ants now with the serve. Ball comes up. Big time shot by Pesina, played nicely by the back row. Bella Rodriguez coming the other way. Looked like that one stays in bounds. Point, Lady Trojans. Yasmin Rincon now serving for the Lady Trojans. She gets that one over, and that one finds the corner, and it's in as Rincon gets herself an ace. Play by Ramirez. Here's the setup. Ball comes over. Set up for Bella Rodriguez. Little tap, trying to find that hole over. Pesina trying to play it. Unplayable. As the Lady Trojans are building themselves a comfortable little lead here. 5-point lead. That one goes into the net. That will come back over to the Lady Red Ants as they're going to try to chip away at this lead. In comes some subs. Cerda now in the game. Here is the serve. Rodriguez bumps that one over. That was Ortiz doing the serving. Ball comes over the net. Communication. There's Campion. Tries to get that one over, just falls short. 8-3, Lady Trojans. Aaliyah Garcia at the service line. That one falls over, gets to the go. Here it comes. Garcia on the floor as she reaches out. Ramos Trying to find that hole in the middle, but that hole closes. Terry setting up Ramos once again. Play at the net, goes backwards, still up in the air. Ball goes deep. Rodriguez is there. Escampian tries to find that one. Ramos goes deep, and that one's a little too deep, out of bounds. Eight to 4. Nicely served by the Lady Red Ants. Here's the play, coming back the other way. Gets the roll off the net, still trying to go. But that one touches, one of the Lady Trojans touches the net, trying to put that ball down. 5 to 8. Escampian, that's Giselle Campion, doing the serving. That ball goes short, point over to the Lady Trojans, now up 9 to 5. Bella Rodriguez, who had the big comeback for the Lady Trojans in game 3. Didn't find the groove on that one. That one goes out of bounds. Garcia. Rincon is there to receive it. Here's the setup for Elia Garcia. Goes to that back row. Nicely played. Ball comes back over. Here's the setup for Rodriguez. Rodriguez with the kill. Lead back up to 4 as the back row of the Lady Red Ants couldn't handle that shot by Jasmine Rodriguez. Summer Terry now serving. Garcia taps that one back. Here's the setup for Jasmine Rodriguez. That one goes into the net. Couldn't get all of that one. Ramos now serving for the Lady Red Ants, who are down 3. Nieto setting up Daniel Ramos. There's the tap over. Campion to Garcia. Nice layout by Terry. And Terry's layout gets that one to stay in. Let's take a look at that one once again. Great all-out effort by Summer Terry on that last point. Well done. But the Red Ants get back on the board with a point, 8 to 11 on the short serve. Lady Red Ants now with the serve. It's Garcia, Victoria Garcia. Ramos plays that one, trying to get it back to the middle. Rodriguez gets that one over. Campion with the setup for Pesina. Pesina gets a nice shot, but a little too much. Out of bounds. Point over to the Lady Trojans, now up 12 to 8. Thank you for tuning in to Real Sports Live. Jasmine Rodriguez with the serve. Pesina pumps that one over. Here's the setup. Garcia goes deep, played by Victoria Garcia. Campion comes back the other way. Nieto, here's the set, there's the hit, and there is the kill. Elia Garcia. 8 to 13, Lady Trojans. Jasmine Rodriguez. Pesina in the middle. Rodriguez in that back row gets the dig. Bella Rodriguez coming back the other way. Here's the setup once again. That one's punched over by the Lady Red Ants. Campion Garcia looking for something here. Played. Good movement by the Lady Red Ants to save that point. Ramos gets the set up for Nieto as Bella Rodriguez finishes at that one. 14-8. Great play by the Rodriguez sisters, Bella and Jasmine, tonight. Jasmine Rodriguez still with the serving duties. Here comes Campion. Terry's there for that dig. Garcia gets that ball over. Campion coming the other way. Here's the setup. Bella Rodriguez gets that one to that back roll. It's up. Going deep. Messina tries to get that one in, but goes out of bounds. Point over to the Lady Trojans, who now lead 15-8. Rodriguez filling the flow on that one as Piscina can't quite dig that one to stay in. Rodriguez gets that ace to go. She's feeling it from that serving line, and looks like Coach Gonzalez is going to call a timeout. Regroup her Lady Red Ants. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back after this.
Athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the concession stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the concession stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past? First pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing.
All right, out of the Lady Red Ants timeout. Separately, the Lady Trojans are up 17-8 as they were trying to slow down the momentum of Jasmine Rodriguez. That ball goes deep. Lady Red Ants get the ball back and get back on the board. 9-17. Piscina with the serve. Rodriguez coming back the other way. Piscina from the back row going deep, played by Terry. Jasmine Rodriguez keeps it in. Ramos has to keep that in bounds, and she does. Play at the net. Point comes over to the Lady Trojans, 9-18 here in game 4. As the Lady Trojans are up 2-1, and Yasmin Rincon comes into the game. Rincon gets the serve. Here's the setup for Piscina. Piscina gets it over, played off that net. Bella Rodriguez flips it back over. Set up for the back row. That one goes deep, and that one's out of bounds. Rincon. Here's the setup for Piscina. Piscina looks like that one was out. Yes, outside that antenna. It was a good call by the officials, which sometimes those can be hard to find, hard to see, I mean. Rincon. Communication, there it is. They get there in time. Here comes play at the net. Piscina touches the net a little too much. That point goes over to the Lady Trojans, who now have themselves a big lead, up 9-21. Rincon goes to that back row. Piscina with the setup. punched over by by Campeon. Rodriguez. That ball goes out of bounds. Serving. Now for the Lady Red Ants, that is Ortiz. Garcia off of Ortiz, tries to keep it alive. Too much to handle for the Lady Red Ants on that play. 22-10 here in game 4 with the Lady Trojans up 2-1. Ball played in the middle, bumped back over by Campeon. Here's the setup to Garcia. Garcia looking for a little window, but the windows are open. Coming back the other way is Campeon. Played in that back row by Rodriguez. Garcia. Here's the setup to Campeon. Campeon tries to get that one, and she does. One thing about the Lady Red Ants is no matter what that score is, they're going to continue to play and play hard. Rodriguez over, played by the Lady Red Ants. Here's Garcia. Garcia's hit goes into the net. San Perlita, Lady Trojans, 23-11 with Bella Rodriguez now at the serving line. Ball goes over by Garcia. Terry with the setup for Jasmine Rodriguez. Jasmine tips that one over, still in play. Bella Rodriguez slides to her knees for that dig. Garcia trying to find something, play at the net, kept alive. Set up for Jasmine Rodriguez, looking to get that one, and she does. Game point. San Perlita Lady Trojans. Bella Rodriguez here with the serve. Played in that back row. Campeon. Garcia flips that one over. Ramos is there. Here's a setup for Ramos. She can put this one away, and that one goes out of bounds as the Lady Red Ants stay in the game. Ramos was looking to close this game up with that big shot. Just goes a little bit too much and out of bounds. Ball's in play. Ramos gets Garcia set up. Garcia bumps that one over. Here comes the Lady Red Ants. Garcia on the other side. That ball goes long, and that is game as the San Perlita Lady Trojans take this game 3-1. Great matchup here tonight. We want to thank Progreso for having us here in their stadium and helping us to get everything set up. Wonderful week, lots of ball. Be prepared for the end of this week. We'll have some volleyball games. We'll have football games on Real Sports Live. Keep an eye out for our schedule. This is Real Sports Live. Thank you again for tuning in. Signing off.